my kids are dead!
Hell now.
And then the Monokuma and Cups theater segment began. But with all the Monocups destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. That was the best one yet.
Ah, beautiful. Finally. They finally stepped up their game.
Could you call the police?
Could you call the police?
Oh, tell us, Maki.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
Okay.
He didn't use it.
But she doesn't know that.
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Owie!
Ow!
I think this is going in the direction I think it's going.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow. Probably by Kaito
I
when
was
he
trying to
got
hit
back.
you in your shins, goddammit!
Stay still next time. Go on.
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely
What?
surprised by his sudden appearance.
Excuse me?
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Not this shit again.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
Wanted that box set of house back. Damn it, Kaito, why didn't you just give it back?
He had a monopoly on it. I want it in, damn it!
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
Yeah.
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
What?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Kokichi sitting in...
Robot
sitting in
scratching its head.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
You poisoned me first.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation.
Yep, this is
So I
going where
shot the
thought it
final
was.
arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
She didn't want to kill.
Why?
Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
I just take at least
At that
3 of these
moment,
people and
my
slap them.
mind went
Right.
blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
Like, Kibo and Tsumugi are the only people who have acted rationally throughout this entire trial thus far. That's a little concerning.
A little bit.
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aww, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run! And live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
Bitch!
That's what
Likes a lot.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him!
Could you bring that in here?
You
Monokuma, your metal detectors are broken!
That's my bad!
You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
Oh, gee, fucking.
So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
But we're only 10 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, there's at least another, what,
You can
30,
vote for
40,
me,
50
But
minutes?
if you
Something
do,
like that.
we'll all die together.
There's something missing in this
or
trial.
vote for
isn't there?
Maki and live.
We have so many bullets we haven't
Well,
even
Use
touched.
whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why'd you flush your clothes?
Why'd you flush your clothes down the
Why are you
toilet?
so
Yeah, you
calm?
could have just run anywhere and
Your
threw them in the
life depends on
trash.
this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
There's,
No, we can't vote
yeah,
yet.
there's too many unanswereds.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the whole truth.
Yeah.
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Ah,
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
part of Baki's testimony that doesn't add up. The antidote? No. Well, remember there's poison written on that bottle.
There was poison written on that bottle.
Maki becoming the Blackened?
I guess.
What the goddamn is...
Damn it!
Damn it!
I think I'm a fraud. Actually... We're gonna die.
We're gonna die, whatever.
That's it!
Oh,
Okay,
yes, we're not going to die. I'm
explain.
confused.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh, yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
Oh, okay.
But close to the control panel, which
Yeah,
is near the
mhm.
shutter?
Yes.
But now
That's
that
why
you
they needed the
mention
bombs
it,
instead of the
it is
hammers, because they
off.
couldn't even get close
Oh,
enough to use those,
I
remember?
forgot that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
There's no way.
The security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Monokuma, anyone ever broken in there before? I don't think so.
Why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over.
Yeah.
There's still a hidden truth to find.
Right, there must be kind of some reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Yeah, what's... Yeah. The electro bomb?
I did attempt to enter the hangar,
Yes, he had two.
Yep.
and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
They
At the
do that.
time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Mm-hmm. I don't know which
did
one to shoot it
attempt
at.
to enter the hangar. I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Believe that.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Do we agree?
If you had approached the shutter,
Nope.
Oh shit, we're dead.
Game over.
Dead.
Bye.
I'm pretty sure that's our
I'm
first game over.
Oh no, I did during trial 3.
Oh, my bad. I
Yeah.
fucked up.
No, remember all the stupid schematics that didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Tenko died during the seance.
Yeah, sure she did.
This game is stupid.
I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
but if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated 100% certainty.
Okay?
Sorry.
No. Well, because it's like, it could be either of those. Like, there should be one statement at that point, because they both kind of convey the same thing.
There is a way to
I
disable
guess not
the
really,
alarm
but still.
system. An
I
electro
just feel
bomb
dumb
will
when I
take
played
it
this game.
down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used
Remember,
it
there
during the
were
raid.
three.
Mm-hmm.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Right.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
Well, we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was...
That makes the most sense.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The Electro Bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong?
One aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence. No.
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the Electro Bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
That's why I'm confused, because, like, whatever.
Yes, the cause of could now be
be...
the hydraulic press.
Yeah.
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
When was the power cord cut? Other than to just
It's
keep from
possible
revealing
that
the
I
body.
killed
Yeah.
Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
No matter
That's not
what!
true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Right. You got it. Is it damn it. Is it really possible? Yes. Is it possible to tell?
Okay. Sure.
Very serious moment here.
Whatever.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
I
Can't
tried.
check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
No!
Why does this surprise you?
You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan.
I can't believe he stole my shtick.
The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki?
I
or
still
me?
have this. I'm probably horribly wrong.
You have a
Considering we're
theory?
only 20 minutes in,
Uh-huh.
my theory is that it's neither of them.
It's neither?
Yep.
Who else?
Kaito.
Kaito?
himself.
Mm.
I know that's stupid.
No, no.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened
No,
and
it's
the
not
sauces
Stop it.
face off. It's voting time!
No!
Um,
I don't,
do we abstain?
I don't know.
I think we abstain.
Can you abstain?
I let the time run out.
Is that what you do?
Are you comfortable voting for either of them yet?
No, I'm not. I'm not
Do
pleased.
you give a shit if we game over again?
No.
Then I'm
'cause we can always
abstaining.
just do it again.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, if time runs out, then it doesn't count as a vote.
The only thing I can think is that it's Kaito, because
Hey, that's my line.
Okay, good.
I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
I guess we probably could have voted for whoever and it wouldn't have mattered, but whatever.
Oh, come
God.
on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote
well, when
already.
you think about it, if it's Kaito,
Mm-hmm.
there's no culprit.
No. It's Sakura.
Yeah.
This won't be a
And then
problem,
he just gets
right,
sad.
Monokuma?
He goes,
Because you know who the culprit is.
just
don't
do
you?
whatever. I don't care.
Just like you always do.
Huh?
He doesn't know.
You don't-
Confirmed.
You don't
he doesn't
fucking
know. Oh.
Yes, of course.
Oops.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
Interesting.
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Hmm? Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Let's go about Akuba right now.
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
Shit.
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Think about it.
He was surrounded by the Exosouls, yeah?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Well, that's part of it. That's why he couldn't move around.
Mm-hmm.
The electro bombs disable all electronics.
Oh, he's one of them.
Video cameras.
Yep, my bad.
He can't,
I'm an idiot.
he can't
Sorry.
even check the fucking tapes.
You're right. I'm an idiot. Which is why Kokichi has that video is the only thing. I'm so fucking stupid. He's still a robot though.
Yeah.
This case,
But he was
Yes,
outside the
that's
hangar
it.
when he threw the bomb,
So
so it might
that's
not
what
hit him.
Kokichi's real objective was.
50 yards. I don't think it would have made it.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Was it 50 yards?
something like that.
I'm
Kokichi
sorry,
may have been
everyone.
20.
was trying
I'm a
to commit
moron.
murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't
Yep.
figure out either.
So he almost won up Nagito.
Shit!
Murder
God damn it!
it!
Fuck you.
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Well, about that, guys.
I'm not gonna say y'all are stupid, but y'all are stupid!
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew
Yes.
the specific details of each crime, correct?
He was very hush-hush about this whole thing in
That must
general.
mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling
Have
Monokuma.
you not clued into this yet?
Miko, I'm gonna need to knock that witch hat the fuck off your head and put on your thinking cap.
Before
don't
we
like to
determine that
think.
for sure,
You gotta think.
I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exosols... Yes, the Exosols weren't protecting Monokuma.
Watching. Admiring.
That's it!
Who watches the Watchers?
They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Observe.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the
It
crime
pissed me
scene.
off real bad.
I had to pee and they wouldn't let me! Ah!
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
You didn't think that was a little suspicious, Maki?
I didn't think about it.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Oh.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion,
Oh, yeah, about that,
Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the
Right.
Exisals to watch Monokuma,
Right.
thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Right.
I told you there's no point.
Here we go.
Kichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Himiko, timeout corner!
Yeah!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
Ah, shit.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
He might just be insane.
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us.
And he's a liar.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied!
Oh,
I'm
now that
definitely
makes sense.
controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
They'll probably be.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How'd we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies.
Fuck you, pretty boy.
Does that sound like a
Think
fair
I'm
game?
pretty?
Would you say this class trial
No!
is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
I'll go, though.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time
saying
to tell
one
the
truth doesn't implicate anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically.
Unlike
No.
the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
and what
Oops.
is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
The square peg.
It goes in the triangle hole, right?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Cool.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah,
No!
that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
I do the do.
Don't look at me.
His
I'm looking
deductions
at
got
you.
a
Don't
lot
look
of
at me.
details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
Remote.
He stole the fucking remote. It ain't that
He
hard.
just used Mew's remote control,
Or
right?
that.
They use remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic
She
device.
made a universal remote.
What a talented girl!
I
Kokichi
thought
just
she's
slapped a receiver on each of the exosouls and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
No.
Fairness
I don't like
has
you.
nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
Square peg! Sumugi! Square peg!
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
We're fucking stupid.
Were we just being dragged around by
No,
Kokichi's lie
no.
the whole
It's almost
Yeah.
like you guys were idiots for believing him.
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Now you're gonna be all quiet. This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
It was me.
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know. Do you wanna?
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Oroshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails.
I want to
Let's get
know
things
whose
back
door
on
is in the
track.
library. Or
This
what door
class
is in the
trial
library.
is to figure out
Oh,
who
the
culprit
well, yeah.
is,
But
not
yeah,
the
like we established that back in
mastermind.
case 1. It's like there would be no reason for that door to exist if someone wasn't going in and out of it. So,
So, yeah. Get to talking.
I mean, it's clearly a
I agree.
Monokuma door,
But
but it
before
could
we
also
worry
very well
about
be a
who the
Kokichi door
mastermind
just
is
based on
or
color.
what my intent
Just
is.
saying.
Yep.
Then we haven't found his door yet.
nope. We haven't found his lab. It's the only one we haven't seen. Even Rantaro's we haven't been in, but we do have it.
Or are we gonna be able to go in there?
Yeah.
I want to go in.
Let's figure out the
Bangs on door.
culprit.
I want to go in.
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is
Yeah,
he
actually,
supposed to confirm the results?
Court adjourned.
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the
What?
class trial from here on out.
What? Has that ever happened? No.
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too.
I'm not leaving my
This
comfy
will be the
seat.
final
Oh,
class
you're leaving your
trial.
comfy seat.
I'm
Me
not doing it.
versus
You're doing it.
I'm not
Monokuma.
doing it.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game,
This is a weird turn of events.
I told you, right? I like it though.
No, it's different.
Uh-huh.
but what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players?
No.
No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
God, you're dumb. I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't have to be the mastermind to be a remnant of
I know,
despair.
I know,
But if
but-
he still doesn't know, but he hasn't said anything either.
Uh-huh.
We're
Have
only
they
at
not
fifth-
noticed that he has had a snappy comeback for every goddamn thing they've said to him except anything to do with Junko or the Remnants?
No.
They're idiots.
Yes.
No offense.
No.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or
Oh.
Shuichi and the others, for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game.
Is he trying to drag that out of him too?
But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
What is he doing?
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Great.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces
Oh,
and
I wanted to
unravel
take a
the truth
podium.
behind
That'd
this
be-
case.
No, I told you, I'm not leaving my comfy seat. It's fine.
Man, fuck
So
you!
we
I
were
made it.
going to do it anyway.
I'm gonna defeat you. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna lick that chair. I'm gonna lick every square inch of it, and you can never use it again.
Nope. You're not gonna touch my chair.
Watch me!
Ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what
Oh, this is fun.
Kokichi is under.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Yes.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Okay.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Fuck you! He had a valid point!
He did have a valid point. So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. Which one? The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Which one?
Oh, okay.
His fucking clothes or the file?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is. What evidence needs to be analyzed again?
All.
The murder video? Because it might not actually be showing a murder, or...
Yes, actually.
This is it!
Okay.
Because he doesn't know
Yeah.
what the culprit is.
Yes.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
I don't want to talk about that.
No.
It's not.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns
That's
you
true.
after all.
Mm-hmm.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Don't touch me.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
As much as I do believe that, no.
As much as I believe you, I don't believe you.
I don't believe it. Look like it, Kokichi. If you want the Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of a murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Huh? I'm actually confused. What does it not show? Okay, you know, we're watching the death? Cause? Culprit? Culprit. Not? I'm sorry.
No.
Victim.
I see
I mean, I get it. I just what?
now. Victim.
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course
There's
it
no
would lead
reason
us
to shoot
believe
that
he
video
died.
if you're trying to make it so Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is. The only reason to shoot that video is so we're leaning towards one direction and not the other on regards of who the victim was. So you both didn't want us, Monokuma to know who it was, and yet wanted to point us in a certain direction to assume who the victim was. What reason would you have to do that?
Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Huh?
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Oh, are we gonna do this?
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
When you weren't looking.
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
You of all
There
people.
could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
Magic!
No, honey.
Damn it.
See, you don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
There you go.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
Oh, you're getting hopeful now, aren't you?
Yep.
If Kaito is alive or not?
Yep.
Maki.
Maki.
I don't
Hello.
like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Oh.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh! Are we finally
I
opening
think
the
we're
sushi
there.
package?
I think we're there. I think it's time for sushi. Delicious.
Yay! I'm quite
Let's
pleased
all
with this,
talk it over
actually.
together.
Together.
You're not alone. Do the do. Do that, do that, do.
Poop, poop, poop.
No, not poop.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
You said do not
These
eat.
guys
Dude.
are stubborn.
You are in the bathroom.
No
I get it.
trick.
That's probably another lie.
Thanks, Monokuma. Strangely
However,
enough.
if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Sweetie, you could barely look at it, please.
Kokichi made it, so it's
Well-
100% suspicious.
Okay, let's be honest. That's fair.
That's fair.
A trick to that video. What does it work that way? So let's start there. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? The fact that it pauses?
It does pause for a brief moment.
Very briefly.
Mm-hmm.
There
The hydraulic
must be
press
some
itself?
trick to that
That's the
video.
only...
If we're talking about how it pauses, there was an up and a down and an emergency stop button.
Uh-huh.
But then, so that
That's what you
Yeah,
all
it
gotta
could be.
figure
Let's see what kind of points they raise.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
it's
the
up on
filming
the
angle
thing.
seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The camera did
Person in
seem
that
weird.
video.
yes.
Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yes.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, some of that sounds is poop. Put our heads together.
I want to.
As well as hope.
I don't want to. I want to agree with Cubis, but I don't know what to agree with.
It
must be
pauses.
some
Is there?
truth to that.
Can we agree with the press itself because it mentions specifically
Video.
the buttons?
That's what
It
you
mentioned.
all gotta
Well, right.
figure
Can we
out.
check that real quick? Up, down. It also features a safety function. No, because there wasn't. Was there or was there not an emergency stop button?
There was.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Yeah. All right. So let's try
There
that.
is
And
no
if it's
truck.
not, then it's my fault.
Yeah.
You can check, but there's no editing function
Safety function. That's okay. No, that's just a living thing.
in that camera.
Did the camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Really Kaito?
Something's off about that video to me.
Yeah.
When the hydraulic press stopped,
He was like, no. You can't agree with me.
Don't shoot my words, I'm not ready.
She asked you, she don't remember you need consent.
Affirmative consent.
off about that video to when the hydraulic
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I agree.
I feel so positive right now.
Right.
As weird as that is.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that
Right.
the hydraulic press stopped
Because it
for a
certainly
second?
didn't stop for him.
No.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated
went
that
straight down.
hydraulic
Yeah.
press,
Yeah. It didn't like have any kind of stutter. Do the do?
You did the
that's
Baki
right.
roll.
The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
But in the video,
It stops.
Yeah. There's a stutter.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly? Right before it crushed the body?
Yeah.
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. It was hungry. The control panel. That wasn't its.
That's not the control panel?
No.
Okay.
That's the one for outside the hangar.
Oh, you're right, you're right. That's... I don't know what that
That's
is.
an exisal.
Oh, it's an exisal.
That's not it.
There we go.
There, yep. That's it. Damn it.
It's fine. I guess that counts.
No, it counts.
It's so stupid.
Oh, I see what you mean. Shit. A giant monkey machine. A hunter destroyer machine.
the only way to stop the hydraulic
I did it.
press is the force stop.
An electro bomb went off in the
Sorry,
hangar,
man.
which would have interfered with the safety function.
I'm sure he's okay.
He's fine.
There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right?
Does that
He
mean
was
they
the
work
only one
together?
there.
Maybe. Maybe.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't
That's a good
switch the
point,
victim in
but-
such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
While the camera was rolling,
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that
there's a
stopped.
pause button.
There is a pause button. That's enough.
Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Hollywood's calling for me, baby! That's how the bodies were switched. You stop that, you can swap the bodies easy. Again?
Really?
It's the weird camera capsule man. That's the electric
What am
bomb.
I looking at? That's a bomb.
There it is. I found him! Hate Minesweeper.
Is this even Minesweeper?
No. I mean, parts of it is.
I know.
A hammer, I knew it.
I mean, technically, if you want to be really, really convoluted, you could say, yeah, they tossed another bomb to stop the press and the camera, and
that'd be interesting.
That'd be interesting
the
too.
video camera at the same time as
when
the
he clearly
hydraulic
stated it had a
press.
pause button.
Yeah, no, this is the more logical assumption.
Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
You could say, we didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
Then it sounds continuous.
When did you ever say that?
So they
Yesterday?
stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, her point was also pretty valid. It's like, why it was shot in that specific way, so we couldn't see the body from certain angles.
Right.
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's put that down. Where was the camera set up? Up top.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
What?
Where's the control panel?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops. I didn't.
There!
That's a little hard to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
It's a little
It's
too
not
high
really.
up.
We've never seen an aerial view of it like that before.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a
But
better
the question
angle.
remains, where'd they get the body?
Mm-hmm.
Who's flying the plane?
And if it was recorded at
Is
such
there
an
even
odd
still a
angle,
body under there? Did
then
they
that
just spray
person
paint
could have
everywhere? What? Right?
That's actually a very good point, because blood doesn't work that way, but it's also Danganronpa.
Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Fake blood, what if they got it from...
Cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Yeah?
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
Squish!
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's
Oh,
height.
good point.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
What was the reference?
I have no
that
idea.
logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
You're sweating! Maki, you're sweating!
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body.
Or
Kaito's
into
still
Rami's default
alive.
gadget.
Okay.
Possibly.
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
I'm not saying you didn't, Mommy.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the master.
Honey.
Honey, honey, no.
Wait.
Yeah.
The mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
Unless they found where they were stored.
Mm-hmm.
We found them in
Well,
one.
Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
Yes.
You're giving in pretty easily.
He's part of our team.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind. But I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
Yeah, that's how I feel
The
about
other
it.
bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Or what?
A dead pig.
No, not a pig! Well, President, the body swapping trick. Like you said, what the real victim was. Oh. No, wait. There wasn't an old body, it could only be.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
What? From the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. To pin that down, I can't let anything escape me this time.
Again?
Do you know?
I
don't know. Not like I didn't, not like I knew before, but no.
Nope. I don't see the letter
How was
I'm
body
thinking
swap if only
of.
2 people were in the hangar? I
Okay.
victim what?
I don't see the letter I'm thinking it could be. So I don't know what the hell it is.
We only have 2 hearts.
Well, it's all bad. We're probably gonna game over.
Oh god. Victim what?
Not D, not D. Oh, I got it.
You know?
Yeah.
'Cause I certainly do not.
That's a.
Oh god! Oh!
That's a bad.
No! Oh, really? Oh, fuck. Damn it all. I was hopeful too.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
I thought something else, never mind. I feel better. A bit.
If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
The culprit of the case. My detective work hasn't failed me. The culprit is inside that exosome. Could only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense.
You'll make you make sense.
Work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
What?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
Honey.
Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you
I
say...
saw it with
Antidote.
Again, the auto
Kokichi
advancing.
drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just
Could you
running
please
away
turn
from the
towards us? We
facts.
cannot hear you.
I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
That is a valid point because
Oh, yeah,
he
no.
shouldn't be alive because of the poison was slow acting, but like he shouldn't be able to be inside the exisal.
Yeah.
It's not decided yet.
Okay.
I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw
You
Kokichi
did
drink
see
the
that.
antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi
Strap
drank
back
the
up.
antidote.
Ew! Grape flavored! Yeah!
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually
He
did
is a
it.
liar.
So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's about how I feel right now.
Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
I killed Kaito!
Aren't you a little badass?
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
I miss simple things like meat on the bone. Stop that. Put their clothes back on, young lady.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote
Great
was part of his
flavor.
lie.
Get that.
Maki could only see so much through the window.
True.
She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create...
They didn't play the second game, it's fine.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Why would he go that far?
Actually,
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
get out of there and we'll
Delusion?
find out. How about that
A
shit?
delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it
Honey.
wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
Surely you know better, honey.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
That's Keeble.
That's a Keeble. That is a cute Keeble. Oh god!
The Electro Bomb!
Electro bomb!
I see where you found
Yeah,
it.
there it is!
Pretty good picture.
I need to change it back to that. I miss
No,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Yes. You did it.
Oh.
Next one.
Up.
Are you serious? Fuck's sake.
So stupid. Oh my god.
And we're back here.
God.
Nope. Yes. Nope. Now back. Yes.
Oh, they're different this. Well, no. I guess
Well,
not.
understand. Unfortunate but true. Well, yeah.
Oh god. I did it again! God.
It's actually gonna be really sad, isn't it?
A little bit.
Honestly, just by that dragging him alone.
Owie. Ow! I had to say something.
I'm sad.
I know.
'cause
I know.
I already know where this is going. I don't like it. And now I can see, at least, you know, just on this alone starting, I can see why there are people who are Kokichi advocates.
This is the truth of the case.
Because I can get what he was doing.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi
That's
and the
pretty
culprit
strong chemo
created
right there.
together.
I am
Last
strong!
night, Kibo saw
Woo!
Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisol hangar.
Check this shit out.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone
$50.
through the window.
I have
That
2
someone
strawberry Pop
Is the
Tarts.
culprit
I'll
of
take
this
that.
case. Locked in the
I don't
bathroom,
like strawberry,
the
but
culprit
it's the
has
best
Himiko
I got.
hiding
how to
in a certain
haggle. I'm a smart witch.
disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
Do I get a crossbow too? No. This isn't a very fair fight.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier,
went
in a way.
And it went bang!
She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was the culprit
Get
ambushed
smoked!
him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
So they shot him in the arm? Kaito, you moron.
At least his weren't poisoned.
That's why
Shot him in
they
the
for
arm!
Kokichi's
You
right
eat my
arm.
shins again!
You didn't shoot him in the leg?
If they really wanted to kill
Shins!
him,
It
they would
hurts!
have shot him in his vitals.
Yeah, but you shot him in the arm. He can still run away with his legs.
Kokichi
I have
reeled
to
from
question
the arrow,
the
and
argument.
the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something caught them both off guard.
I imagine their fight to be pretty much the same as Kyle and Cartman's in
The
Cartoon
shadow of
Wars.
the finger opened.
Kaito!
and
Kaito,
an
stop it!
exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called
Which I
Strike 9
didn't
poison.
authorize to be there.
Nope.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies.
Well, you know, he didn't know what she was talking about!
When she had had
Yeah,
enough,
actually.
She
Maki
kept
tried
going
to
on about
finish him
remnants
off
of
with
despair
another
and
poisoned
Junko.
arrow.
Fuck is that Junko? Is
This
that a new
time,
cereal?
Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Some like Cheerios, but they're shaped like garbage cans? I don't understand!
To keep Maki from becoming the Black End, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
I got one left in
After
me!
the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi
Simon!
immediately snapped. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror.
They couldn't have split it?
Maki must have been
I guess you
panicking,
needed the whole
thinking
dosage.
The only
Damn it!
antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow,
Yeah, she looks really concerned.
but it was
Ah.
all another one of Kokichi's
Stole surprise!
lies. He had only pretended to drink the
Pat Lee
antidote.
would be proud.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
Run, Maki.
After Maki had left,
never
Kokichi took out another weapon.
Jesus.
An electro bomb capable of disabling
Oh,
communication
shiny!
devices for hours.
Oh god, my eyes! Warning, man, warning!
Kokichi's plan was to use an electro
That
bomb.
was your
That
warning.
sound effect
Kuma's
cued with
surveillance cameras.
Kaito turning to look at the bomb.
That was why he commissioned
Pretty
Mew to
good.
make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electro bomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
Excuse me?
In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. Fabricating
That's hot! Owie! Owie!
Pressed.
Oh.
This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi,
Yeah.
with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the
Carry
press's
me.
control panel.
No!
Ready,
Carry me!
saying
No! I'll support you.
That's fine.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their
How
shoulders.
could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes.
Then, Kokichi activated the press
Yeah.
and the camera's record button.
He
at
is
the same
dying.
time.
I can't blame him for being strained.
No, yeah, it's just sad.
I know.
The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electro bomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit.
I
and
did
the
not tell you
victim.
to flush my clothes down the toilet! You did that to spite me, you piece of shit!
The would-be victim became our culprit.
I thought it would be
and
funny.
started up the press
you!
and camera.
Oh, come on, it's a suitable resting place.
Fuck you.
Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
Oh.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself.
Alright, Nagito, calm down.
And so, Kokichi
Oh.
was crushed by the press,
Sad.
and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve
And now I
was
go back and
dangling from
reread
the
that one
press,
time loop fic
making
again.
us think he was the
I say
victim.
reread, but it's actually still ongoing.
You should send that to me.
If I remember the name, I'd give
Now
a shout
alone,
out.
the culprit
send that to
collected
me.
the video camera.
Oh wait, no, I think it's called Reaching.
You should send
And
that to
toward
me.
the hydraulic press's power
Yeah, it's a
cord
time
so
loop
that it
fic
could
with
never be
fic
raised
with
again.
Kokichi in the.
This would make it
the Bill Murray
impossible
role.
for us to determine the identity of the crushed body.
Yeah, I'll send it to you
There
when we're
was
done.
another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled,
And then I flushed his clothes down the toilet because I thought it was where they belonged.
Flush Kokichi's clothes.
You're an asshole!
So were you!
Finally,
super
they
asshole.
climbed inside of an exisal to hide.
You're
and waited
cabbage.
with bated breath. And here we are now in this trial.
I don't know what to do with that one.
Don't know what you want from me.
They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit
does he look
is in
evil?
that exosome.
Because the culprit always looks evil.
Isn't it?
Don't look sad.
Don't look.
Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
That's for me? Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait. That's for me. Okay.
You did it.
I did it.
You did it!
Thank you. I like to save those.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
I don't think so.
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No. I'm perfect. That's the truth.
I am absolutely flawless.
I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exosome. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Spot Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead.
You've lost some gusto.
Not
Yeah.
just possible. It's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
Aww.
I love you.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
That's Lee.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
He has lost a severe amount of gusto.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I see, so that's your objective. You'll be to ruin the killing game itself.
No, da.
That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that?
By doing exactly what he's fucking doing.
What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight
just fuck
logic on my side.
Oh. Well, their plan was to make it so Monokuma didn't know what was going on, and now he does. So.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. At this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
Do you like
There's
pie?
more to talk about?
And what kind of pies do you like?
You
Not
see,
kiwi!
before we vote,
That is
there's
a good
something
choice.
I have to say. I just need you all to listen. right, let's pin this down.
What are we doing?
Who
I
is
think I know what
inside
we're
that
doing.
exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not!
Really confused about
I would
one
never
part.
die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game, that's why he's hiding the truth. Don't know why exactly, but he's putting his life on the line for it. Put my faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we determined up to now, what if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need to
Okay.
lie.
Thank you for confirming that.
All right, let's
I
pin
thought
this
so.
down. Who is inside that exisal?
Nice.
Ah,
Kaito,
sweet.
right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who
That's so ominous.
I'll reveal the truth.
Finally, a lie that was easy to figure out how to do.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
Kaito's like, eh.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the
Guys, check this
exisal
out.
is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Rocky's like,
Huh?
you're sweating a lot.
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes.
Somebody's
He
got to be
threatened
like,
me, told me
wait.
that if I didn't do what he said,
Kibo at
he'd
least
kill
maybe
us
is
all.
like, wait.
Wait a minute.
He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the
With my
truth.
tiny hands.
Kokichi
Oh, they're
isn't
not that
dead.
tiny.
He's alive. Oh, hold on.
I know I'm really
Why'd you
upset
wait
about it.
until now to mention this?
And- ah!
You stuck with me forever.
God damn it!
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Wink! Really? I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito's trying to fool Barakuba, trying to ruin the class trial. Kaito's risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Barakuba wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
What?
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
God damn it, Kaito. You...
Huh?
It's over.
How did you get your coat
If
back?
you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
I snuck back into my room and got a spare.
Oh, okay.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
Oh.
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really
Dumbass!
something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I don't want to vote.
What do we have? have to.
I don't wanna.
I mean, we don't have to,
But I don't want to.
I love you, Rocket Man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown bring me round again to find.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then,
Damn it.
let's see the result.
Yeah, not very good, I know. Please don't show me my trial results.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
The irony would be if he goes up in the rocket the exact same way as
Kitty
Yo-
kitty jin jin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, dude. Damn it. This isn't fun.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
Monokuma, you might as well
The
just
right
take it.
choice
Mhm.
or the dreadfully wrong
I mean, you have no way of
one?
knowing that. He could still be bullshitting you. You have no right to make a call.
I would have preferred using another body.
Yeah.
I guess that got vetoed out since 1. Bullshit.
Blech.
I call bullshit. So what does that mean? We have Kaede, Kirumi, Kyo. Who's that?
Gonta.
Thank you, Gonta, Kaito. So we have 5 Ks.
Can't
as
trust them
killers.
Ks, I'm telling ya!
Why are there so many Ks?
There's a lot of Ks, and most of them are killers.
I guess that's what K stands for.
K.
You never know if you don't go!
I hate you.
Hey now!
I literally hate everything.
Oh, come on, it needed to happen.
No.
It was worth it.
I hate my life.
It was worth it.
No, it's not worth it. Now Kaito's dead.
That's not worth it. But doing the
And
backgrounds was.
Kokichi's dead.
Yeah!
Alright, you gonna enjoy this?
Well,
Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
absolutely.
The blackened who killed Kokichi Uma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. No.
So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Maki all voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
jeez.
Seriously, he took in this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. He's a talented little fucker. You got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. Backgrounds. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, huh? I don't like this game.
Come on, man.
Hey, come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game. So why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Lucky. Was she protecting Kaito or just believing in him, like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking, this whole time, of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind, you dingus! That was a lie. I thought that was obvious. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Miyu make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why would you do all that? The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind?
Shit!
Was to end this boring killing game!
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought that would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything's ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? I'm sorry, it's the last time!
No, it's just him.
Oh, yeah. I ain't pouting! So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback.
You don't think that counts as being instigated, sweetie?
That's instigation.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along? They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
But we didn't remember
Okay.
that specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hoax Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind.
Well, I don't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know...
then who is the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but this is a plan to throw off the mastermind. Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I just want to kick you in the shins a lot.
Nope, you want to kill me.
I don't.
You do. You gotta do the do.
I don't want to do the do. The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
I fucked up. That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Even.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't make the rules as they please. Being unfair like that is not allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place. But Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So this is some kind of show? But who'll be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
The death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Himiko, you ever heard of temporary party members?
No?
Remember that time we used Seymour for one whole battle? It was weird.
No? Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
But here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
Incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
I'm not not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Why, you are just too cute.
What?
What?
Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
Nah.
It was kind of hard for me to ignore such an annoying guy. You've seen him. Have you met him?
What?
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
Ah.
I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And the crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it,
You-
that's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. You're creepy. But this is our last chance. Or chance to end this. Oh.
You don't run over my lines,
Yeah,
bitch!
we're both purple. It's confusing.
We're both purple.
Anyway, this is our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind to everyone, and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace.
Oh.
Ah, crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously a crazy dude.
At
But you know...
least I wasn't boring, right?
that punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me.
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
'Cause I'm out of time.
What?
Time.
Could it be...
Kaito, you made your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking.
It can't be.
But you know,
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training.
If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means
Could it be...
this might be the virus.
what?
Virus?
If I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair...
But the whole reason we were selected was allegedly because we were immune to the virus.
Right. We almost wiped out in an instant.
Holes!
could it be...
That's a good movie. This has something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But
Oh,
we were supposed
good.
to be immune. We were selected because we didn't...
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What? Kaito's infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I got kinda screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
Goddamn.
No.
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
What?
Hey, so
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
well done.
That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I'd expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, what?
Then...
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah,
No, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean,
Because this plan and Kokichi pretended to be the mastermind,
got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts! Honestly, I still want to kick him in the shins. He made us go through so much crap to the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit. Thanks, buddy! Thanks, bestie!
Those are from beyond the grave.
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you...
Hey, so
Hey, can I ask one thing? If you want to ruin this killing game, but, you kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie! Obviously! Oh my god!
Coughing up blood. I can't believe you.
You're all stupid!
But you're my stupid.
How can a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself. Alright, Celeste.
Huh?
You little... The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off.
shit.
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi said that?
Nah.
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him.
I don't think so.
Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie.
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. But I wonder which one it is. The lie or the truth? Even though at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. And he had the best character design, too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi. I'm sorry I didn't let you hang out with me in the last chapter.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
What the fuck? Excuse me?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
What the
That's
heck,
wrong.
Kaito? No, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito!
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay?
How can I be okay? Well, I'm about to die of dingleberries.
Okay.
Eat your own bungo, cause it's punishment time! Pull this bit! I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Oh?
You plan to get my way? You don't know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So
You
what?
don't. I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop.
Kaito.
No, Kaito, I can't let you die, Kaito! I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you!
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
I just think about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
Hmm.
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we can recycle life, the world will be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey,
What are you talking?
Hey!
All right, kids, time for your grand re-entrance.
Oh god, no.
Oh, fuck you. I hate this.
Rise and shine, Earth-Sign! With our powers combined!
All of my hate!
I would have happily taken Kokichi over all 5 of you. I don't even want to. I don't want to.
You abstain.
We can. I'll do it.
I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it, it's still Monotaro.
That's a totally a lie.
By the way,
You were him at first, and then you gave him to me. Do you want him back?
No.
Hell's going on? I could have sworn there was more of you chumps before.
Hell yeah!
Fuck if I know. That's just what I do now. This sad stick's bumping me the fuck out, yo.
What? Were all the Mana Cups completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Mana Cups were destroyed. These Mana Cups are the latest model.
Please, no.
They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
They even come installed with the player room.
thank you so.
But who cares? Now that my cups are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
You brought them back on a whim like that?
You guys.
You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Mana Cups. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people?
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right.
Hell yeah!
We're so fucking lovable and shit. Except Monica, of course.
Fuck you.
Hey, hey.
Oh, do you know what else this means?
Shing.
Now that the Mana Cups are back, I've got my ex's little entourage to protect me again. Still wanted to find me now. This is bad if he's got the Exisals again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
I'll fight until the end.
Stop. Even if you get killed fighting even if you fight the Exisals, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control of the last electro bombs were crushed in the press.
No.
I won't give up.
Maki roll, enough already.
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
Nande?
And I've never been given a name like Maki Roll before either.
What?
You...
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Maki roll! Oh, god damn it!
Maki!
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
I absolutely won't let you!
My bad.
Maki roll, I'm sorry, but it's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing.
But I...
Hey, so...
Hey, Maki roll, I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before, you hated yourself so much. You didn't even like yourself a little. Wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me, you tsundere sack of shit. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with a smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
This is stupid.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I say with tears streaming down my face.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. I'll endure it.
I can't cry even if I wanted to.
Sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Hey boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
Well, let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
get ready.
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest of you guys. End this stupid fucking game, please, for the love of God.
Please do not worry.
When I did, so please don't worry.
Shuichi.
Never forget you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try and do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Kaito.
The impossible is possible.
All you gotta do is make it so. Row, fight the Fowler.
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 Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Oh!
Maki roll!
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't.
Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
A special punishment for that. Me, Luminary of the Stars, motherfucker.
Okay.
I'll see you in hell.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
Parallels, anyone?
Oh no, please.
We knew it had to happen.
I know, but I hate it anyway.
I know.
So, I hate this.
You're not about
In case for anybody that didn't care,
Uh-huh.
or whatever. Anybody that doesn't watch 1, I'm crying right now.
Yeah.
Because this is a parallel to the very first one in 1, and it's sad and I hate it.
Yeah. Kyoko's dad.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd be watching this if you hadn't seen 1. If not
Travis
our playthrough,
did.
then at least in general. Except Travis, he's weird.
Hi, Travis. I'm crying. Really? Really?
He died before you could even execute him, motherfucker. You don't get him. That one's ours, bitch. I'm sorry, I love that.
Oh,
It's
it's
depressing
fine.
as hell, but I love it. It's one last fuck you.
At least he's not Bones.
At least he's not Bones.
He's not Bones.
He would have been if he'd lived long enough, but
Oh,
nope,
he's
fuck
mad.
you. He's so mad! Like I said, no, fuck you. You don't get that one. That one's ours, bitch.
Right?
Keep, are you okay? You got hit by the debris when you protect.
Well,
I'm fine. More importantly,
He's so mad!
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
What do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay.
That's right, Kaito wasn't killed by you.
Yeah.
It's Kaito's victory. Fuck you all. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over.
Hell yeah!
No shit.
Hey!
Ain't it written in the school regulations?
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there are just 1 blackened or 2 spotless. School regulations, so you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your own opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
We're not gonna let anyone else die. Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over.
You could cut this section with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Well, actually,
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out.
Oh, Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
they're so cute.
Oh, I can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather round, kids. I spent a whole month telling you about what you missed. A whole month? Will that be longer than the whole chapter?
I hate this. I hate all of you.
My widow cubs.
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
So long, farewell.
I wish you all had stayed dead. Fuck you all. Bye.
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you a reward for working so hard.
Why, you?
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging
By the way,
me.
I don't know where you get the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way! Nuh-uh! This game is going to keep going and going for a long time! There goes ranting. Monokuma took out
Huh?
a flashback light. Wow, thanks, asshole.
Oh.
Oh, ow.
What?
What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end! Shit. At that Monokuma left, he declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. What did that light do? I can imagine one thing. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all that I had to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. Not just Kaito. Kokichi too. I could finally sleep. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. Uh-huh.
No.
Well, remember, you were Junko.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I was not.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
I was Mukuro.
Junko never had any non... She have never had anything we could voice, though.
We still claim
She
it,
only
right?
showed up on the trials.
Fine, I'll do it. Just... I gotta say it right home.
Huh?
Kamaka, yes, queen! The killing game will never end.
Beautiful.
Never, ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we'll have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand.
Such despair.
Do you remember that one time that Measle was one face voice?
Yeah, that was
One time?
weird. One whole of Junko's personalities was a Measle.
Later that night, I found myself standing at that one spot in the courtyard. The place where Kaito and I would trade together. My heart felt crushed. All the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still I stood there.
Well...
What are you doing?
Ah,
Maki.
Hey.
So you came too?
okay.
Yep. This is
Sorry.
sad. Maki, I'm sorry.
What?
For what? I
I
was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying someone very important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend, I would be.
That's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to tell him that rather than being lonely or sad, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not gonna wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yup. I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. So you guys are here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys guys will be here because I cast a spell to find you.
Oh,
So, Blugie, here we go. If you don't mind, can we turn you into training?
huh?
Well, I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
We're going to end this together?
Yeah.
Here we go, and I promise Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Positively. Yes. Monokuma said there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope.
And I'm theirs. Look, she tried her best.
Hey!
Sorry.
I have friends, that's what you need to know. And not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all give us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Star player of the Xanarkand Dames. Didn't anyone tell you?
Hey! No fair, Kaito.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know. What is that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
But
the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Mid-season upgrade, motherfuckers!
Kibo? Kibo, you can...
Will destroy it.
Kibo, you can come back anytime! Kibo? Oh, God! Oh, God damn it. Shit. Kibo, do you need a hug? Is that...
No! I'm done with hugs!
No, why?
I'm a big boy now!
I miss them both.
Two
Is it bad
very,
I miss them both?
very, very good boys. Fuck this game.
Alright, Kokichi was not that good.
Yes, he was.
No.
Absolutely.
He was a lot better than expected. I will give him that.
Yeah.
And listen, the Gonta thing, I'm like,
No, the Gonta thing was not okay, but when you read between the lines...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, you know.